XRP supply is dropping on exchanges, but the price isn't reacting. So what's really going on? Hey guys, welcome back to Whiteboard Crypto Update. In today's video, we will talk about XRP. So be sure to stay focused, as you surely don't want to miss out on this. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. At the moment, XRP is trading around the 135 level and struggling to build sustained momentum. Despite the reduction in exchange balances, price action has not shown the kind of strength typically associated with a true supply shock. Data indicates that the so-called scarcity indicator has risen significantly, meaning fewer coins are immediately available for sale on trading platforms. However, this does not mean the total supply has decreased or that liquidity has disappeared. The key point to understand is that coins moving off exchanges are not permanently removed from circulation. They are simply being held in external wallets and can be returned to exchanges at any time. This means that the current reduction in exchange supply is temporary and can reverse quickly, especially if market conditions shift or if larger holders decide to take profits. Because of this, using exchange outflows alone as a signal for a guaranteed price increase can be misleading. Another important factor is market participation. A true and sustained price increase typically requires strong and consistent buying pressure. Even if selling pressure decreases temporarily, prices will not rise significantly unless buyers step in with enough volume to push the market higher. At the moment, the data does not clearly show that this level of aggressive demand has entered the market. There is also a growing narrative connecting XRP's potential movement to regulatory developments, particularly discussions around the Clarity Act. Some believe that regulatory clarity could act as a major catalyst for price growth. While regulatory changes can influence sentiment and create short-term momentum, they do not automatically lead to sustained long-term price increases. Markets often react briefly to news events, but then return to levels that reflect broader economic conditions and actual demand. Looking at past behavior, major announcements and positive developments have not always resulted in long-lasting upward trends for XRP. Price movements driven by news tend to be temporary unless they are supported by consistent inflows of capital and increased usage or adoption. Without these supporting factors, rallies often fade as initial excitement declines. Another layer to consider is the role of long-term supply distribution. XRP has a structured release mechanism, and tokens continue to enter the market over time. This ongoing supply requires continuous demand to maintain higher price levels. If demand does not keep pace with supply, upward pressure becomes difficult to sustain. Market psychology also plays a significant role. When a strong narrative forms, such as reduced supply leading to an inevitable price surge, it can attract attention and create optimism. However, if expectations become too one-sided, the market can become vulnerable to corrections. Price movements are often driven not just by fundamentals, but by the balance between expectations and actual outcomes. At this stage, XRP appears to be in a phase where conflicting signals exist. On one hand, decreasing exchange balances suggest reduced immediate selling pressure. On the other hand, price action and overall demand do not yet confirm a strong bullish trend. This creates uncertainty where the market may require a clear catalyst or a significant increase in buying activity to establish direction. In summary, while the withdrawal of XRP from exchanges is an important data point, it should not be viewed in isolation. The overall market structure still depends on liquidity, demand, and broader sentiment. Without strong and sustained buying pressure, reduced exchange supply alone is unlikely to drive a major breakout. The current situation reflects a market that is waiting for confirmation rather than one that is already in the early stages of a powerful upward move. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on XRP? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching.